I don't know what to say. Let me continue actually. Let me just we're gonna I drowned my grandma! I forgot to start recording. I read the first one and I forgot to start recording. Okay, y'all, we are getting into reading your secret confessions that you sent to me anonymously, and I'm about to read them on stream. Back into this. Someone killed their pet bird accidentally. I don't know if they sat on it. Maybe they fed it something weird. I don't know, but this is crazy. I hope, you know, maybe your bird's in bird heaven. I don't know. Can I zoom in closer? Let's zoom in a little closer because I want you guys to be able to read it. Sometimes when I get hungry, because I get hungry a lot, I eat random things and weird combinations. That's not really bad. I kissed my cousin! Did you know they were your cousin? Did you know, or you didn't know? Did you not know? Did you kiss them and then you found out later? I don't even really have words right now. Sweet home Alabama. I just want to say that I used to eat people's hair when I was younger. Why other people's hair? You don't know where their hair has been. What if there's lice in it? What if they haven't washed it in weeks and it's greasy? Yo. Must have been the wind. Yeah. Dandruff. It probably crunches with the dandruff. They're probably like, ooh, this one has dandruff. Yummy. Just like crackers. Yum. Hey. I bite ankles and tickle toes. I mean, that's not really, if you actually do that, that is wild. But that's not crazy. That's not crazy. Do you just go around chomping ankles though? It's just interesting. It's kind of like, you're a little weird, but you said I do too? I do too. Yo, I'll bite Shonyx's ankles because I'm in her walls. Yo, I was going to watch Fantastic Four and then I needed to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom and a guy passed me and I accidentally farted. Dang. Sheesh. Was it audible? Was it loud? Did you pass him? And then it was a big toot? That would be crazy. Or was it silent? Because if it's silent, that's not bad. But if it's silent and it really stinks, he'll just think you smell. We listen and we don't judge. So every time my parents annoy me or make me mad, I spit in their food or coffee. You spit in your parents' foods? Yeah, we do judge. What? I just found out my GF was talking trash. And I told our friends she is just now finding out I was in the call while all of the talking was said. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Did you break up with her? Break up with her. Talking trash behind your back? Drop her. He said, honestly, losing your mind. Your new album on repeat, eating tubs of ice cream, but I'm not sad because I really don't care. Yeah, she doesn't know that I know she was saying bad stuff about me. Break up with her. Leave her. I know you're saying you don't care, but you deserve better. I went out the house to see my friend across the street before when my grandma was sick, but I came home just in time before my dad came, but I felt bad for her. Oh, you left your sick grandma at home? Were you supposed to be taking care of your grandma? Because if you were, and you went to go see your friend instead of taking care of grandma, that's kind of wild. Especially if grandma can't walk or something. Say grandma's like, child, can you bring me some soup? And you're out across the street playing. And then grandma's starving in bed. That would be wild. What if granny needs to pee? Yeah, what if granny needs someone to hold on to walk to the bathroom? Granny finna pee in the bed. This might not be juicy, but I secretly gooned to Shaolin Lumine ship. Got the cameras! Let me continue actually. Let me just, I drowned my grandma! How did we go from gooning to drowning the grandma? Oh my goodness, bro. I'm crying. This must be the same person who left her sick. Dang. Okay. I freaked my sister out. This ain't real. This ain't real. This ain't real. I didn't know she was my sister. I didn't know she was my sister. How are you and Mikey doing? Get married and have kids. Thanks. Bye. What? How are you gonna jump from you freaked your sister on accident and then jump to me and Mikey need to get married and have kids? Let's focus on one thing at a time. I stalk my boyfriend's Instagram 24/7 because he's so fine. You know what? Period. You know what? I would do that too, except Mikey hardly posts on Instagram. Literally. He posts like once a year. This story's at 3 a.m. I got up because I was thirsty. I heard noises at the back door of my house. So when I got closer, I heard like those kinds of noises. It was your dad and his girlfriend. Never can look at them the same again. Anyways, love you, Shonyx. Love you too. I would be traumatized. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. Let me know when you guys are back from the ads. Let me know when you guys are back from the ads, okay? All right, ad break. One time in like kindergarten, I saw my friend getting bullied by some 5th graders in the bathroom. And instead of telling a teacher the truth, I decided to say they stuffed my head in a toilet. Oh, did you like tell the teacher that they stuffed your head in a toilet so that they would get in trouble? If you did that, W. Because that's the only thing that would make sense, right? Like that's what you did, right? Okay, so me and my ex had a long distance relationship. So when I asked him if I could come over with the train to the city, he said I could come over in the weekend. Fast forward, I bought the train ticket, which was very expensive, by the way, just to find out he canceled our meeting and he didn't want to tell me why. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to waste so much money on a ticket, so I will go to say hi, even if it's for a short time. I sit in the train for 2 hours. When I come to the train station, I see him standing there and I was confused because I thought he wouldn't come. So when I said hello to him, he got a little mad and I was so confused and he said he was going with his grandma and I was kind of pissed off. So I just went home, and later when I got home, I went on Snapchat and saw he was at another girl's house. Funniest part, he was the one that broke up with me because of personal struggles. Never again. By the way, I really love your videos. Keep up the great work. I love you too. But 2 things. 1, why would he be so bold to post post on Snapchat that he was at another girl's house? Why would he be so bold? Like, he didn't even try to hide it. He didn't even try to hide it at all. 2, I'm sorry, but girl, you should have broke up with him as soon as you saw that. Why did he break up with you? Guys, I just want to say this. If you see him cheat, you break up with him. Don't let him keep you entwined around his finger so that you're stuck with him. No, you leave him. When I was 6 or so, me and my dad were going to see family and we stopped into CVS, and while my dad was getting stuff, I got a Starburst off the shelf and I ate the whole thing of Starburst without paying for it, and nobody knows about that, so that's my confession. You stole a whole Starburst? That's crazy. CVS finna see this and get you. Actually, this is anonymous, so they won't. Ain't nobody gonna know. I mean, it's just Starburst. Hey, now whoever that is owes... How much is a Starburst? We're gonna find out how much Starburst is. $1.25 at Kroger? You owe $1.25. You owe $1.25 to CVS. I had a crush on my high school gym teacher. Coach A, you were so fine. I think it's normal. Honestly, a lot of kids have crushes on their teachers all the time. I ain't gonna lie. You're saying what? I feel like that's normal though. Like, not normal. It shouldn't be normalized. But I'm just saying that I feel like as kids, sometimes you will literally have a crush on some older people that you're not supposed to. It doesn't mean you gotta indulge it. And adults definitely should not indulge it. You know what I mean? Adults should not, like, feed into it. They want their teachers to be EDP. Literally. A crush is no big deal as long as you're not acting on it. That's what I mean. Like, if you start flirting with the gym teacher, that's crazy. So my aunt does not like my sister. My sister's 20 and my aunt's 50. 30-year difference, by the way. So my aunt, like, despises my sister. And she fought my sister once. So I was like, heck nah. So we have rat poison because sometimes we have mice and my grandma wants to kill them. So I used the rat poison and put it in her coffee since she makes coffee every morning. Because, like, why not? She got really sick and thought it was my sister and she never came back. Hooray! Don't worry, she didn't die. I wouldn't do that. Dang! Poisoning your aunt is insane. Sheesh. And rat poison at that? And she thinks it was your sister too. Y'all be confessing some crimes. She did fight the sister. She was trying to defend her sister. I don't know. Do not hit my siblings, dog. You know what? She was like, hey, don't fight my sister. Hi, Shonyx, when I was a kid, like 4 to 7, I used to chase around my friends with metal poles and scare them a lot. And at the end of the day, pretend it was like my alter ego. Oh, you were an interesting kid. You were an interesting kid. I think I was like 7 or 8 when my aunt was at my house. She was sleeping on the couch and I was a curious kid and she had on a tank top. And yeah, I decided to take one in my mouth and she doesn't know to this day. What? If you were a baby, I would have understood more because you don't know better when you're a baby. You were 7 or 8. You knew better. You were like, yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Freaky child. Okay. Yo, if y'all saw that, you didn't. If y'all saw that, you didn't. Whatever that one was. Go back. Oh, yeah, nah, read that. I gotta see how bad this is. What in the world? Nah, this is crazy. I'm joking, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Friendlier describe it. Let's just say they should not be saying this while I have a boyfriend. I used to cut my eyelashes. I feel like that's not healthy. I feel like don't your eyelashes help keep dirt out of your eye so it doesn't get irritated? What if they cut their eyelids? No, that's insane. I have a weird pain. Okay, you skipped that one. Okay, I once kissed a girl in the cheek in front of the whole class and then I got slapped and I got laughed at. Dang, but I mean, I guess the question is, did you ask before? Did you ask before you kissed the cheek? Because then the slap might be deserved if you didn't ask. Okay, I watch cartoons and play Dress to Impress, but there's nothing wrong. Yeah, nothing's wrong with watching cartoons and playing Dress to Impress, even if you're older. Even if you're older, there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, like, no matter the age. I have a thing for older people. How old are you talking? Are you saying old people? Like old elderly, like 82 years old, no teeth, hunched back, wrinkles all over the face, gray hair? Or are you saying older, like 32, successful, good body, like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? I took my aunt's credit card and used it on Genshin, roughly 5,000, but I think it was worth it. That's insane. First of all, they should have whooped you after that one. Or if not whoop, because, I think that's a little bit controversial these days. Like, they'll be whooping kids. But maybe you should have been in the corner for in timeout for 3 days. 5K is insane. He said, where's the belt? My aunt would whoop my behind so bad. I would have disowned them. I effed my cousin. Okay. Sometimes I take my sister's toothbrush and put it in the toilet when she is mean to me. Y'all don't be mean to your sisters or little brothers. Because if they're like that, oh, they finna do dirty. Oh my goodness. If I ever found out, Layla, there's no way that's yours. There's no way that's yours. If I ever find out that my sibling does that, I'm crashing out. I am crashing out so bad. You did that once? I know you're lying. Sleepy, no. You put bleach on her toothbrush when you were 5? Whoa! Y'all were menaces as kids. I have a crush on Mikey. I'll fight you for him. I got hands. I have a crush on you. Unfortunately, I am taken. And also, I don't know how old you are too, because some of y'all be younger and I'm not catching a case too, either way. Firstly, I love your videos. Thank you. Confession. I took my mom's big speaker and played Siren head sounds and the tornado alert at 3 a.m. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I have insomnia, so yes, I was awake. I seen this in the YouTube shorts. The little old me wanted to try it out. I seen my neighbors scramble out of their house and cops came. We were moving out, so I never got caught by the neighbors or the cops. But Hispanic parents, if you know, you know. Yo, that's actually a crazy prank. That is actually a devious prank. What? I got into a back bend and started chasing my friends just to see them get scared. No, I am not a psychopath. I just enjoy seeing their friends see their faces when I get possessed. You know what's funny? Shasha was really, when she was younger, she was really flexible with gymnastics and stuff. She's still flexible too now, but she was really flexible with gymnastics and all that kind of stuff. And she could do that too. And she would also chase us and do the whole back bend thing, the back bend bridge thing and chase us. Yo, I'm gonna see if I can do a bridge right now. I'm gonna see if I can do a bridge. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Y'all, I'm gonna see if I can do a bridge, a back bend. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Oh! Yo, my knees popped. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness, the auntie comes sit back down. Yo, my knees done popped crazy when I first tried. We listen and we don't judge. I'm an artist, and when I was younger, I actually used to draw pictures of my friends hugging and kissing because they asked me to draw them. And I agreed to do them, but I never gave them to my friends, and I still have them. I mean, that's not terrible. That's not bad. That's not bad. But you never give them the pictures. That's I mean, it's the only thing is that why I say it's not weird is that were they asking you to draw them hugging and kissing? Or were you drawing them hugging and kissing and they didn't even ask for that? Why are you keeping, okay, that's the weird part. Yeah, why are you keeping it? That is, you're right. That's the weird part. So a few years ago, I went to the doctor's and I had this appointment with UV lights that helped heal spots on my body. During that time, I would have to take my clothes off so the light could hit every corner of my body. And I had to wear these special glasses that doesn't hurt my eyes from the lights. Long story short, I asked to use the bathroom before I took my clothes off. And when I went, I felt the urge to poop. And I didn't want to go back outside considering the fact that I already went to the bathroom and changed in the light room. So I found a bag and pooped inside and tossed it in the trash. Huh? What? You pooped in a bag? What if they had cameras in there? Oh, maybe, no, they wouldn't have cameras in there because they said the light hits every corner of your body. So they wouldn't record you naked, but like, what? You pooped in a bag? In a bag? In a bag? You didn't even wipe. When I was in the first grade, I had a crazy idea to put the whole roll of toilet paper in the toilet. And then the toilet was clogged. And then the teacher went to use the bathroom and she thought she clogged the toilet. And the janitor came and fixed it and still no one knows what I did. That's devious stuff. You made the teacher think she had devious dookies when really you just clogged the toilet before she went in there. When I was in first grade, a kid stole an M&M from me. So later I pushed him down the stairs. It might have been a little excessive, but he had it coming and nobody knew it was me. First of all, one M&M and you're pushing them down the stairs? One M&M? Why are you doing one M&M? One M&M? That would be different maybe if they stole a whole bag of M&Ms. One, and you get pushed down the stairs, dang. So a few years ago, I was chilling with my cousin when we visited a different cousin's home. We being the introverts now, and since childhood, sat in a single room together there. I played with his sister's locked diary and accidentally broke it. When she came, I had a good reputation of being innocent and not lying. She blamed him for it. He insisted it wasn't him and that he saw me play with it and he never touched it. She still blamed him. He begged me to confirm that I broke it. I just kept quiet. His sister also asked me to keep quiet and not be pressured to involve myself. I still feel guilty about it to this day. Am I the a-hole for that? Dang. So basically, he took all the blame for you breaking the diary? Y'all, are they the a-hole or do you think that they should have came clean or do you think that they should have kept quiet? The sister did say to keep quiet. True. Keep quiet? I guess it's not bad. I might have kept quiet too. Kind of long, but super embarrassing. My first kiss was in kindergarten, LOL. We were playing a game where everyone stood in a circle and we're singing a song. And basically the person in the middle had to do whatever the song said. So I was in the middle and the lyrics said, I want to hug you and kiss you. But here's the thing. I have autism, so I take instructions very literally. So I went up to this poor girl and actually hugged and kissed her. All the other kindergartners were like, ew, and ran away. And I was confused standing there like that. Years later, I found out I like boys anyways. So, dang. Wait, so what were you supposed to do? Wait, so what are you supposed to do? Okay, I know this is a kindergarten game, but what are you supposed to do at I want to hug you and kiss you? If you're saying that the person in the middle had to do whatever the song said, what are you supposed to do though then at that moment? If you're supposed to do what the song said, they shouldn't have put that lyric in there. My goodness. I feel bad for both of y'all. Back when I was 2 years old, I was eating strawberries. Then I got the bright idea to eat one whole. As you can imagine, I started choking on it. Everyone was freaking out because I was turning blue. So my mom turned me upside down and started shaking me. Then my grandma walked in like the badass she is, grabbed me and did the Heimlich maneuver. Not sure if I spelled that right. And it knocked the strawberry out my throat. Then she calmly walked over to my mom and said calmly, sweetheart, please don't turn your child upside down again. I don't like strawberries that much anyways. Yo, what? She was shaking her child like this. Yo, just for reference, she took her child and did this. She did this, bruh. She did to get the strawberry out. What? Yeah, W grandma, cause like that kid would have been dead. Not even from choking, but just from jumbling up the brain and turning it into a smoothie. I gooned Nagito and Byakuya. Okay, cool. All right, next. I eat my boogers. They low-key taste good. Okay, you know, okay, skip. Right, okay. Basically, I'm a big fan of yours. When I'm alone, I sing. That's not bad. That's not bad. If you're alone, I mean, everybody sings when they're alone. When I was 3 to 4, I used to eat my art supplies. It's weird, I know, but at times I got hungry and your girl gotta eat. And I used to eat my crayons, some type of paint, Play-Doh, etc. Wait, so crayons, paint, Play-Doh? You had to go to surgery for it? Nah, that's crazy. That's scary too. I gotta watch my kids like a hawk. I gotta make sure my kids do not be eating art supplies. I used to eat lead and paper. Oh, y'all weird. When I got rejected from my crush a week before I write this, I took a screenshot of his message rejecting me and I set it as my lock screen because I loved that he rejected me in such a nice way. What? What? Oh, hey, Delulu. I'm sorry, that is like peak Delulu. That is peak Delulu. When one of my family members make me mad, I cook them dinner and spit in their food, then watch them eat it. What is up with y'all and spitting in food? When I was in 1st grade, I convinced this girl to give me her doll for 2 days. But being the weird 1st grade me, 2 days later, I told her I lost the doll. I didn't, I just wanted to keep it. And to this day, I still have it. That's so mean. If I lost my favorite toy because I lent it to someone and I never got it back, I'd be so sad. So when I was in 5th grade, me and my friend, let's call her N, we were kind of annoyed and bullied by people. One time when we were at recess, we went to that hill. She told me she went to the cloak hall and stole money from the people that bullied us. So stupid me, thought that was a good idea. And we did it every recess. They stole money from them. Now I was bored of doing the same thing every day. So I left the window in class open. Then we went to recess. We snuck into the classroom from the window when no one was looking. We went to the school bags and stole things. I'm not proud of myself. People in the class noticed and went to tell the teacher. She said after school, we will make a school bag check. Me and N panicked. So in recess, we took the things out of our school bags and hid it behind the garbage cans. Now we were so stupid and told another friend about the thing to involve her. And she wasn't as stupid and told the whole class. Of course, I panicked. I panicked more so when we were asked. I blamed N for the whole thing, but I got in trouble as well. And she also said that it was the both of us. And we both ended up in big trouble and got an expulsion from school. Today, me and N are still very good friends and the thing is nearly forgotten. To make it clear, I really regret it and will not do it again. I'm changed now, I swear. That's actually a crazy story. That's actually a crazy story. Man, if only you didn't tell that other friend, you would have got away with it too. You would have got away with it too. You would have had money. You would have had new things. Yeah, stealing is wrong, people. Stealing's wrong. I'm just saying that was actually wild. When I was in middle school, a boy kept annoying me, so I kept giving him the finger. He kept telling the teacher, but since the teacher knew me as a good student, they didn't believe him. He kept complaining, so they gave him a mark, which is how they warned students before giving them a referral. He stopped bothering me soon after. Dang. Why would he even tell the teacher when you were annoying? The kid was annoying you. So in elementary school, I was in the gifted class, 3rd through 5th. I used to talk a lot to my classmates. One day, my 4th grade teacher had enough of our noise and told us to stop talking. Me being the best behaved kid during those 3 years, I took it as don't talk at all. So I didn't talk to any of my classmates for the rest of the school year? Wait, that's sad. Oh my goodness, I spent my 5th grade trying to turn it around. And I'm now spending my time in middle school dealing with the social anxiety and making new friends. Oh no! Okay, last one, 100. Last summer, I would go into TikTok. Oh, that's all we're gonna see for now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and seeing all these confessions and for submitting stuff.
Shawty's up in here, this a anthem. Walk up in the room, still the beauty with a mask on. I just laid up, y'all be smoother than a panther. Didn't even ask a question, but you answered. Let me tell you, we the baddest shawty's in the room. And the shawty is too bad for the average looking group. Work with what we got, we not bowing, no golden spoon. All the boys watching from the back, and they all